Hi, this is Woody's Gamertag, bringing you a dual commentary with Paradizecityz. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, good. So you're a YouTuber too?
Yes, upcoming YouTuber.
How long have you had your channel now?
I actually have my channel since 2006, but I never started recording, up until just about a month or two ago.
Good deal, good deal. So how do you like it so far? You gathering subs?
Slowly but surely. I mean, it's a work in progress. It is hard to, get up there like how you are.
Yeah, I got so lucky. I hit this YouTube jackpot early on, and I'm grateful for it. It's part of the reason I do subs with guys like you, an effort to give back a little and maybe somehow be the jackpot for somebody else.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you about that actually. I mean, you I don't have that many subscribers, so I don't get like that many messages as you. But I was gonna ask you like, where are you gonna draw the line on that?
It gets harder and harder. So far I read every message that comes on YouTube, and on Xbox I'm behind by like 80 some messages that I haven't gotten to yet. But a lot of them aren't really to be read. They're just people who want to play with me. So I go down my recent messages received, and if it's one of those, I'll pick them on, and if they're online, we invite them to the game. And that happens all the time. I play with probably 2 or 3 subs a night. As far as how to manage it all, I don't know. I mean, I know a guy like Hutch. He's told me he can't read all his messages anymore. He's 10 times the size of me, or 15 times the size, something insane like that. But we'll just play it by ear and try to treat the subs right, because they're good to me.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I try to do the same. I do get a few messages, with my few subscribers, but a lot of people are they haven't asked me for like what I asked you, but they asked me for like other help, because I am a techie. So I do help out with like computer problems, and a lot of people ask me on like capture card problems and stuff.
The one thing I get that I can't do anything with is gun setups. People come to me and they want me to play with the most ridiculous setups. They're like, "Hey, how about an MP5 with a thermal scope?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding? You dialed the wrong number. You're looking for the exceptional gamer. Go ask Wings of Redemption or something for a beastly score on that horrible setup." Yeah. Unless you want to see me go 3 and 15, I'm not rocking an MP5 with a thermal.
I see you've been using a similar gun, or the same gun, for most of your videos.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. A lot of guys say, how come you don't use claymores? And I do use them. I use them in team deathmatch all the time. I just haven't posted too many of those. Or they'll say, why don't you do this, or why don't you do that? I have knife only rounds. But when I go like whatever 16 and 6, I usually don't post that up. So what you see online are my best games, and my best games are often with assault rifles because they're the best weapons. So, the opening route on this game was one of the sweetest I've seen. What'd you do? Did you cap A, and then you went up the middle, you took Bravo, and then you ran through Bravo, and you killed this sniper who wasn't playing objectively, didn't give a hoot when you took Bravo, and you aced that guy.
I pretty much gave up A because it's the spawns point, and I went directly to B. In your videos and, that I watched, B is a pretty important point in this map, and I think most of us went to B, and there was a guy there that like crouched down, and I didn't see him. I guess he died, and then I just tried to stay over between C and B because that's where they would be spawning, and that's where I would find that's where I found that sniper guy.
Yeah, that sniper. Players like that, right? He's sniping in Domination, right? Kicking all the way back. He's not playing Domination. He's trying to rack up a good KD. And I'm happy that you gave him a loss and a couple deaths. That's what those guys deserve.
Yeah, I mean, from watching your videos, you play very objective in Domination, and unfortunately, I have to say that I used to be one of those guys, one of those sniper guys. I didn't snipe, but I was going more for kills and kill streaks than capping and protecting.
Yeah, I do that in team deathmatch. So that's where you're supposed to. I've discovered mercenary team deathmatch is a blast, man, because the players there stink. and playing against bad players is a good time.
Yeah, I did try that out last night, and
How'd it work for you?
But I had some friends, so we had to switch out to normal team deathmatch.
My win streak is still alive at this point. I've been playing with great players, and I have 3 games in a row that had I not played with them would have been good. They were all like 16-1, 12-1. I think I have a 16-2, and I was thinking of uploading all 3 of them in fast forward just to show the pains of playing in these beastly teams. I've been playing with Wings of Redemption, first-person shooter Kyle, and a couple people that aren't as famous but are equally as good. And there's no way anyone's gonna get like 35 kills in team deathmatch in that crowd. There's just too many guys getting getting good scores.
Yeah.
But I figured I'll play with them until I get a 100 win streak, and then break off and get some recordings, because unless you guys want to see some 8-1 games. So, Bravo's key flag in this. What other maps is Bravo the big one? I'm thinking High Rise.
High Rise, definitely. Karachi?
Yeah, maybe so. Invasion comes to mind. It's hard to win AC on that. All the ones where they form a straight line. Like Afghan, you can go AC. Skid Row is another one where you can go AC. And it's not so much, like, it's kind of hard to hold Charlie if you're spawning at Alpha, because you got to run all the way over there. But if you're spawning Charlie, the camping spot by Alpha is so strong that one guy can hold it for a long time.
On that one, I have to go BC, because getting to C from B is like really easy. Just hopping out the window.
Yeah, that's true. But the beauty of A on Skid Row is the camping spot. There's that building with a little hole in the wall, and then even on the side with the windows, it's just gonna be really. Even one guy I think can hold down for 7 or 8 kills, which you can't count on most of the time.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that in this video, the reason why I picked this video, I didn't have the best score in this video. I did die a lot, but I just wanted to put this video because it kind of shows some of my tactics and some of my routes and how I protect, the B point, which in most maps I like to protect like the hardest point.
Yeah, that's the same style I have. Typically what I do is I position myself between the 2 flags in a way that I can hold them both. Like, that's my ultimate goal. And if I had to make a choice between holding, say, Bravo and Alpha, it's usually easy to recap the spawn flag, so I hold Bravo. And then this map in particular is really hard to get B back. A map like Invasion where B is also critical, but it's not as hard to retake. You can just get a little map control and you'll have Bravo. But with this, you're not going to keep someone who's spawning at Charlie away from B. You're just going to have to take it in a dangerous spot.
Another thing I was going to ask you is, I see like you help out your teammates cap B, like say for instance in this map, by shooting in the direction that the enemy will come. But I was going to ask you, why don't you like hop in capping with them? Because sometimes you're like staying right on the outside of the circle, and if you were to hop in like capping the flag would be a lot faster.
If I'm right outside the circle, I don't have a good answer for you. Sometimes I'm defending them from 100 feet away, and the reason is I'll play with guys who are super aggressive. Like, you guys might recognize Rascal from my videos. That guy will jump on a flag if it's possible to run that far, and I'm like, whoa, we don't have map control, you're gonna die. So instead of jumping on with him and possibly getting like double naded or sprayed down, I like to just stay back and keep the people off him. I feel like that combo works better than 2 guys in the hotspot. But the video's over. So thanks for coming on the channel, man.
I appreciate you doing this with me.
Sure thing.
You're one of my idols on YouTube.
That's crazy.
One of the few that I actually watched like throughout the the whole entire video. But
very good. Hey, thanks for the kind words.